got it. You got it. Yeah. Might get me a beamer that you seen in people pick. Yeah. I might stack the green so everything I want I get. Yeah. I might pack up Nina so they team.
What's good, homies? Welcome to episode 101. 101 of Homie Studios. It's your boy ST, the GREAT, joined by the homies Shays and the boy P. G. What's good with y'all boys? Huh?
Your boy Shays, aka the Gift King, aka Look How Shouty.
Okay, that boy said he
Hey, no, that boy said he came out fresh on this Friday. Boy.
That boy said he came out fresher than fresh, and I ain't mad at that. My boy air horn. Wait, where's my volume on that bit? There we go. Hey man, say man. Flow nuts macadamia. Hey man, what's good with y'all boys, man? What's good with you? What's good with it?
Man, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Your boy got double teamed by the twins this week.
Oh snap.
But yo, they is getting chunky, dog. They ain't getting chunky, they getting chunky. They gain 2 pounds in a month, bro.
2 pounds in a month?
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds like help.
Yeah.
that's what that sounds like to me. We look like we lost the homie Peach for the time being, but he will be right back shortly. He will be back shortly.
But shouts out to the fam. Shouts out to my babies. Shouts out to baby mom. She's holding it down, doing her thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Business, business is business. Sometimes deals fall through, deals come through, business is expanding, even though everything is not happening how I want it to handle, there is a consistent upward trajectory. So I can't do anything but be blessed, you know what I'm saying? What about you, bro? How's it in the life of ST at this point in time? Give us a mental check-in, please.
Mentally, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I'm not in a great spot. Like, I've been on this unemployed track for almost 3 months now. And eventually that shit started to catch up to you. And normally I don't let myself get all caught up in the woe is me.
Yep.
But today was definitely one of them days where I was in that woe is me situation. And I was really frustrated about the shit. And, you can only do so much in regards to trying to get a job out here, but hey, at the same time, man, I'm still blessed. Thankfully I have my savings I got stacked up. That's starting to run a little thin. So, like that kind of shit starting to stress you out. So, the boy just been on it. Other than that, the boy just been on the grind on trying to find these new gigs. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of people coming in and saying, what up, Terrell? What's up with you, bro?
Yeah.
Rello. And then we got the homie Pat back in the building. Pat, what's up, man?
Hi. What's happening?
What's up, Pat?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peach.
Live in effect. P-Dot.
Peach,
I'm having technical difficulties over here.
Yeah, we seeing that right now,
Yeah, I'm in and out. I'm gonna try to get it stabilized. But I'm doing good. I'm with you a little bit, keep it 1,000. The mental ain't 1,000% correct, but niggas gotta keep their head up because you can't see the prize ahead if you're looking down. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So I just been trying to, keep my head up.
I'm glad to have y'all here, bro. Like just the fact that y'all are here, even while you're going through this, you know what I'm saying? It just speaks to your strength. You know what I'm saying? And talking about it, if somebody else that's going through something, and then later on, as we know, through faith and hope that y'all going to continue to do what you're going to do and things are going to turn around. It's not always going to be like this. And I know that
at the end of the day, bro,
I already know.
Being here, like, y'all the blessings, bro. Like, and it's not just, y'all, it's y'all directly for me, but it's the homies in general. Like, and like similar to our homie group right here, our tight homie group, other people who in our channel got they tight homie groups with the same kind of energy. And you know what I'm saying? It's good to spread that energy and show that it's like, it's all good. You got to have that, bro. Like, without y'all boys, wouldn't be the same P-Dot over here.
I'm trying to tell you, bro, it'll be different.
Right.
A lot different from me. I know that.
That's a fact. But yeah, man. Hey, once again, Pat, appreciate you being here, dog. I know. Hey, Shades to tell you with his 2 little new mini me's there, they're keeping him super busy
Pat,
too.
I ain't had one. I had 2 at once.
I know. That's why I can't say nothing either, Pat. I got one too, but He got 2, so he trumping us. 2 at one time? Damn.
3-year-old.
Man.
And she on 10. And she stay on 10. She stay on 10.
Stay on 10.
Like as soon as she wake up,
Stay on 10.
play,
That's my baby.
cabinet, phone, park.
Shoot, I had a parent-teacher conference today for the 9-year-old.
Oh, word.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
bro, be like, I think it's because we don't
You already
do
know
enough
that.
family friend shit where like the kids get to be kids and be around some. Like Bryson is a good dude for like, you know, what you call it, Malachi to hang out with and stuff. Like I gotta try to like link that kind of stuff more because he need that.
Yeah.
Cause like
Yeah.
since he don't get that, like play with kids, boys his age around, you know, a lot of my friends got girls, like, you know, shit like that. His cousins are girls. Since he don't get that, I feel like when he at school with the boys, he be like, let's get it.
That's why he be going crazy, bro.
So, yeah, because, bro, even when they call me for it's 2 things. Let me say this real quick before we get serious on other stuff, because this kind of important too. Down to education, yo. All right, 1, these teachers not getting paid enough. That's just facts. You feel me? Teaching is a hard job and it come with a lot of variables, you know? And at the end of the day, when you walk in there, you caring about your kid and you want this personalized experience for your kid with what they need for them to get. And each kid individually be needing different shit at different times, at different levels, all that. You know what I'm saying? But what happens is the class is getting oversized, the teacher's getting stressed out, and they don't get the check to make it worth it. So they got stress on the back end of like,
the stress on the back end of not just the stress of the kids, but it's the stress of paying the bills. On top of that, I know where Pete was trying to go with that one.
It's kind of like living in New York right now. The amount of money that you're paying the level of quality of life that you live in, it doesn't match up. Kind of like California too. Like it's super dope to live in Cali, but the taxes are going up, but the level of living is going down. Like crime is going up.
Yeah,
like
you know, and that's stressing. Or when you break it down to that person's life, that's more stress. You know what I'm saying? Make it harder to deal with. Make your job harder to do for some.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the impact that it has on economics and society is
that's
huge.
What I'm saying. Huge, huge. And then also right now, I think these teachers dealing with different kids. These ain't the kids that we were when we was younger. First off, these kids are smarter. They're faster. They expect stuff faster. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's been at their fingertips their whole life. You know what I'm saying? Information, more knowledge, deeper.
I'm going through that with Amani right now. Like Amani, I'm having to build up to her being able to sit down for at least 20 minutes without wanting to like get up and go. You know what I'm saying? I know she's 3. You know what I mean? She 3 and everything, but at the same time, I got to build up to that because she ready to like, she want that mother now. Like, you know what I'm saying? When she don't get it, that's the thing with Amani. Amani's so gifted that she gets things fast, but if she don't get that mug by the 3rd try, like she ready to go play. Like she ready to go play.
She ready to go do something else.
Yeah, bro.
But you know, I can't speak on this as much as you guys can, obviously.
Yes,
but I can agree on everything. I can agree on everything that you guys are saying. You know what I mean? Because hell, I went to a school that was overpopulated. You know what I mean? And you could see the stress that's on these teachers' faces by the end of the day, each day. You know what I mean? And Peach, kind of like you were saying, and I want you to touch on where you were getting at there.
I'm having these difficulties, bro. So I'm gonna just wait for a minute. Try.
I get that though, man. I get that. You know, my bad. Hey, it is what it is. Technology ain't being as friendly as it would like for us to be. Look, he's stuck in the moment right now. As soon as he said it, hey, so you know, perfect timing for him not to speak on shit. Perfect timing for him not.
Don't ask me to talk.
I'm just here to show my face. Y'all gonna get a slight glimpses of my voice throughout this pod. You know,
is it? It was.
It is. You know what I mean? But
nah, you know how it be. They know I'm trying to drop these gems. I'm
gonna get him so hot probably later, and he gonna want to say something.
And I'm gonna cut out. When that screen go black, I'm gonna be like.
right, man. Well, since we talking about getting people getting worked up here, we might as well go ahead and slide over to the bar beat shop. Oh, actually, hold on. Before we do that, guys, we also want to apologize for not being here last week. Look, man,
Oh yeah, y'all can blame me.
we in Florida. I was gonna use that as an excuse.
No, y'all
but
can. Yeah, you can blame me.
But I'm gonna go ahead and blame Shades because
go with that.
because we're in Jacksonville, Florida, where
That boy.
nothing happened.
I mean, hey,
That boy
Nothing
Shades went
happened at all.
outside. He was like, too much wind. I gotta go.
it is too windy.
Bruh.
It is too windy, dog. I can't go with the possibility of not having electricity.
Bro, when you broke down your explanation on that the other day, bro, you can't get no hate on that. Like
I'm just saying, bro.
I get it.
It ain't like I'm new to hurricanes and I ain't never been through one. You know what I'm saying? I don't been through like at least 7 to 10 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Homie Pat said it was just a day off with pay.
You feel me? Nah, Pat, I work from home, so I took my laptop with me. You feel me? I can go wherever. So I just took the laptop with me and I just went and work where I was at. You feel me? So it was. I'm just saying, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know you're more than welcome to come over to the LO world. You feel me? So so what Peach is talking about, my rule on hurricanes is if it's above a category 2, I'm out. Bye. I'll see y'all later.
But it was like when you explained like how you went through shit when you was younger and you looked at it like when I get older, I'm not dealing with this,
Bro,
because
no
for me,
for like 2 days, then it's hot. It's the summertime, it get hot.
Mhm.
Then you're uncomfortable when you sleeping, you sweating when you sleeping. You don't got Wi-Fi, so you can't play your game, or you can't watch TV, or you can't.
There's no way I can watch my Netflix.
Your phone,
I can't play Apex right now.
You feel me? Like you can't. Like I gotta go to my car to charge my phone. That's gonna take forever. You know what I'm saying? What happens if the gas go out? Then the stores be done for like a day or two if it's really bad. Like nah, bro, I ain't going through that. And I got twins.
Yeah.
Twins.
See, I never
Like,
I never experienced a hurricane that was so bad that made me think like that.
Bro, I did that before the babies got here. I was doing that. I'm out, bro.
Me Pat said if the Waffle House ain't closed, I ain't going nowhere.
I feel you, bro. Hey, while y'all going through, well, I'm not saying y'all went through rain this time, but anytime that happens, y'all going through rain, I'm probably gonna be in the beach. I'm just saying. Peace and love.
I'm gonna be somewhere with a mojito.
No, I'm smoking.
Yeah, I had never experienced no like hurricane, like real scary shit or power out for too long. So like my panic on that or anything is like mad low. Ever since I've been in Florida, it's been like, oh, it's a hurricane. Oh, all right.
I think it was like 04. I gotta go look back. It was a hurricane in 04, 05. I remember being in high school, bro.
Yeah, no, I remember
was like
that
16,
one.
17. Might have been Matthew.
That sounds right.
And I came to Florida in 06. It wasn't Matthew.
Oh yeah, you've been bobbing and weaving.
Bro, that one right there. I had already went through some joints in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? In the early 2000s, but then the one in 04, my Nick, bro.
This man been getting his Floyd Mayweather.
I will say this though,
bro. And then you got trees around
in Florida.
You know what I'm saying? You could be asleep and then a tree just fall.
04 was Charlie.
Okay.
Charlie.
Bro,
yeah, I wasn't here for Charlie.
And a tree fall on your house, bro. That's the part that I'm saying. Like, bro,
only thing I ever experienced was like,
bro, I'm just like, nah, I'm good, homie. I love you, Mother Nature. I respect you. Do what you got to do. I'm be over here.
I feel.
All right, man.
The only thing I ever experienced was a blackout, right? Like no power.
Love and respect to all the families and everybody that was lost because they're still finding like victims and everything like that. But like, it hits home because it happened in our state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I just want to say peace and love to the families.
Absolutely.
I got something to throw into that. Peace and love to the pre and post families too, because some people died trying to escape and get away. Some people died trying to like protect their house.
Yeah.
and some people died after, there's been a high rate of the deaths that they're now counting it. At first they weren't counting them, but post, I never heard of this before. That's why I'm bringing it up. Post catastrophe suicide. So a lot of people like lost everything they had nowhere to go, nowhere to get out, and like some of
Yeah.
these people been killing themselves, bro.
Damn. I ain't even
And I
think about
never
that
even
part.
thought about that
Woo.
you know, I never even thought about
Think about it,
the
bro.
people
You
who
just went
lose
through the
everything and
pandemic,
don't got nowhere to go,
bro.
or
You
the
just
people
went
that
through the
just made their
pandemic.
come up in life.
It's a freaking depression. We just getting through a depression. Like, what if you just lost your job, then the hurricane come and just like,
Or you just
Yeah.
made your come up. What if you just got like all this shit, like you just got your crib, you just bought your house?
but my thing is with that though, like more than likely those people around there should have insurance. So
Yeah. Like, I mean, they're gonna have insurance to cover a lot of that, but
you never
but
know what
at the
people
end of the
going through.
day,
You never know.
but see, the thing
What
is
they
like, sure,
going
you can
through,
have
yeah.
insurance, but it's the inconvenience of not being able to go to your house, walk in your door. You know what I mean? Go sit on your couch.
Starting
Bro,
completely
every prized possession you have is probably gone. Like everything you care about,
Right.
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
gone.
It's probably gone.
Yeah.
Once again, shout out to everyone that was impacted, and hopefully everybody.
Mad prayers. Mad prayers.
Yeah, mad prayers, man. But let's get over to this barbershop, man. Hey, man, say, man.
Hey, man, say, man.
Cause it's time.
What time?
What?
For barbershop talk. Baby. Y'all know the fucking vibes, man, huh?
I think you see in comments right now.
Bro, I didn't see anything for a second, dog. I finished it. I finished that shit and I went to go look for this shit, and all I saw was black fuzz. I'm like, please come, Vision, please come back. I'm gonna have to run this back just so I can see how my face looked post baby, because I feel like it may look like I had a stroke. That's all I'm saying, dog. You feel me? Like shit, man.
Your soul came out of shit.
Like, hope you can come back here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Nigga feel the Doctor Strange.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Hey man. Well, it's barbershop. You know what time it is, man. So you know what we do. We spin the wheel. We ain't got the wheel camera today. Just letting y'all know.
Nah, we gotta talk, homie.
Oh yeah, we do got shit to talk about before we get over to the wheel.
Yeah, we gotta talk.
Oh yeah.
We gotta talk about homeboy because he been talking like I really don't talk about it because there's certain people that I just don't talk about because they just consistently that's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
But he overstepped for real, bro.
Oh, we talking about we talking about DJ Academics. So
yeah, bro.
Academics
overstepped, bro.
Academics is, first of all, he's a clown, but so Academics came out and was saying like how the older generation of hip hop
is washed.
How they were washed. They didn't make no money. They was dusty, that type of shit, right? And obviously there were people within hip hop that was like, hey yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this real quick. I'm gonna play this video of LL's response. It's not the full because we don't own all these rights and shit. So
and made these contributions to code just because they didn't get rich, just because they weren't able to pile up millions or billions of dollars, does not mean that they didn't make a contribution to this culture. That does not mean that they didn't do something. They created an industry that we all ate off of. They created an industry that you eat off of. When you go out there and you go monetize your brand, when you go get your whatever and do what you got to do to build your career, when you go out there and negotiate your deals and negotiate your checks and talk tough, guess what? That money, that bread, that food that you eating was created by those same people that you disrespecting. That industry was created by them same people that you call in, foul words, foul language. The people that you're referring to. So my thing is this. It's always good. It's always good to get money. It's always important. It's important. It's important to get money. I agree. I'm all about getting paper. I've been talking about it my whole career. But don't ever, ever, ever confuse being rich with making a contribution to our culture. Don't ever play yourself like that again. Because
so pretty much, y'all heard LL. Like the man, and this
he
shit
ain't never came out and spoke against nobody like that, bro.
Right.
People said some things across the years.
But my problem is, did you hear Academic's response?
No, I haven't.
Let's take a listen.
Hello, Cool J. I feel my podcast has taught hip-hop artists more about the game of the music business than any of you niggas. I don't care what y'all say. Nigga, I sit here and I explain deals on deals. Y'all niggas got fucked in mad deals. And I'm not talking about you specifically, Ella, but the majority of y'all never passed the ball. The reason why niggas is still signing for 50% royalty when y'all was doing basically almost goddamn the same for over 20 years, y'all never passed the ball. Y'all never educated niggas. Y'all took y'all money and y'all ran with it. Y'all never educated people. What I do with my platform, I try to educate these new niggas who are internet savvy, who are now getting in a position of leverage and power, and now they could actually talk to the record label and say, nah, we don't want that. Our pioneers have failed us. When I say y'all are dusty, it's because y'all never got, there's niggas, 21 Savage is in a deal where he's 50-50 with his label. None of y'all niggas can say that. Youngboy just got a new deal where he owns all his masters, getting a wild amount of advance. None of y'all could say that. I'm not saying y'all didn't pave the way in terms of y'all put out records that was before what he did. But let's keep it real. Y'all never passed the ball. Y'all never passed down the knowledge. Y'all never used y'all leverage when y'all could to get him in the position. That's why I don't respect none of y'all, because y'all was in the game for mad long. And there's mad new artists, mad struggling artists who ain't got nothing. They trying to get in the game. They'll sign anything for a buck. And the same way you got fucked in the 90s, you let niggas getting fucked in the 2010s. How could I?
You can't help, man.
First of all, Academics. You calling these niggas dusty was a completely separate argument from what the fuck you were actually trying to state. So if you want to say that you're educating some of these young heads on the financials and all that stuff,
that's fine. What does that have to do with?
What does that have to do with the older heads who, like, sure, you're gonna have a great generation of hip hop that didn't get to see the money that a lot of these niggas is seeing, right? But that ain't got nothing to do with hip hop. That got everything to do with the business end. They still preaching hip hop. You know what I mean? And like, there's a big disconnect between generations here.
Because he changed the conversation.
Exactly.
He changed the conversation to sway what he was talking about. Like what you said. He was
the goalpost.
Yeah. You said that they was dusty, meaning, and you were talking in the sense of they don't have no money and how they look.
Right.
Like they didn't profit from the game. And that's what LL was talking to.
Mm-hmm.
Now you want to come on here and rebuttal and talking about how you educating them on how to get deals. But what DJ Academic's response does for me, his response is the spark and the reason. That's what was in his heart. That's why he said what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it has nothing to do, that's why he said what he said.
Right.
Because he felt that the pioneers didn't do anything for them. So that's why he said what he said.
I mean, I feel like that might be part of
them. He disrespected them because he feels that they didn't do anything for the past, but that's not right. Master P, freaking Rap-A-Lot, freaking Missy Elliott, Timbaland. They own their masters. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like other artists, they're buying their masters back right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of them, they didn't even know what to do. Did you not hear what LL said? He said hip hop was new. Nobody knew what to do back then. Them, they just learning how to buy back their masters and everything now.
Right.
That's still relatively new. Like there was nothing back then. Like they didn't have the information that you have right now for you. Like he's saying, oh, I tell these boys what to do because, bro, he said, I tell these boys what to do because what happened to y'all.
Right. So you're learning from the mistakes of the same quote unquote dusty motherfuckers. So you're learning.
So if you was the first one going through, you think you would have known what to do right now?
Right.
You? Come on, act like for real, bro. Like
to me, his response.
You would know what to do, right? You would have known what to do back then. No, bro.
It wasn't a lot.
Like, come on.
It wasn't a lot of thought.
We blessed for hip hop to be what it is right now.
Facts.
Which is a global culture shifter.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything is hip hop, pretty much. Like it's even touched the Middle East.
Bro, hip hop is a global thing. You know what I mean?
Like what?
Hip hop is a global thing. It's always going to be a global thing at this point. Hip hop branches off. Now you got UK. You got the UK drill scene that's been blowing up for years now. You got other countries that have
Africa.
Like every country is out here got their own style of hip hop.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because that culture is spread so wide.
Reggaeton,
right? Like
Nori,
bro. It's just like when you sit back and you think about how wide of the scope of hip hop culture, the hip hop culture in a nutshell is. Like, bro, it touches everything. You seen videos of like the Saudi Arabian prince or king and his son has a whole house of shoes. That's coming from hip hop culture, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like it's so much people have to understand, man.
A whole house of shoes,
bro. Like think about that shit, bro. Like a whole house of assorted fire ass shoes.
Oh my gosh,
they ain't never got to touch the same pair ever. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we got the boy P Dot back. Let's see if we can get some good quality from. Okay, so hold up now. Hey, Peach, turn your camera the other way, bro. Flip that thing, bro. Yep, there it is. Oh,
I gotta try different shit.
You can't.
You can hear me?
Turn your microphone on.
You can't hear me?
Nah, I can't hear you right now. You gotta turn like your mic on.
Your
bro.
mic.
Like it should be like something on there where you can unmute.
It is on.
Try again.
You can hear me?
Nah. Close this out and come back. Because this is the good camera. It's just we can't hear you. All right. So yeah, but yeah, man, academic is a clown, bro. Nothing you said in your rebuttal made any dent on what on what LL was spitting there. You know what I'm saying? So
nothing at all.
Nothing at all. All right, man. It's we gonna go to the rankings de la Fuego. Or the power rankings for those who don't understand. The rankings de la Fuego. Actually, we got P Dot back. Let's see if we can hear him now. Peach?
Yo.
Nope.
You can't hear me still?
I don't understand why I can't hear you, though.
Hello.
Go to your settings thing and see if yeah, while Peach is trying to get this figured out, let's go ahead and get to the rankings de la Fuegs. And damn it, you did send that picture to me.
I sure did.
Regardless, we're gonna read them off here to you because you know we want to make sure that you guys can be included. Still can't hear PG, but you know. All right. Let's see something here. Because I feel like, damn it, I'm doing y'all a disservice if I don't do it the correct way. And because I'm a man of the people.
Always people's champ.
Since I'm a man of the people, I'm gonna give you what you want. I'm gonna give you what you need. And I know for the audio listeners, they're like, what the fuck is he talking about? But but for your boy. Anyway,
That bitch didn't go through.
nah, in my phone we wanted to be play a a blocker there real quick.
Play.
We're gonna get P-Jack on here in a second. Hopefully we can hear this, brother, because it's important. Sorry for the ridiculousness of this here. Save image. There it is. Boom. Save it. Come right back to y'all. Because there we go. We got Peach back. Let's see if we can hear him now.
Can you hear me now?
Peach?
Hello?
Oh,
No?
you know what? Peach, I think you're good. I think you're good, but I told you my speaker was going back. All right, let's try that again. Peach, can we hear you now?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep. No, it was on our end, brother.
Oh, because I was over here about to break all these damn electronics.
Yeah, so we're getting over to the rankings de la Fuegs, or the power rankings for week 5, man. And let's go ahead and pull up this little thumb nizzle here. All right. So we have at number 10 the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, we in the building. We made it somehow. You know what I mean? Number 9, the Baltimore Ravens. 8 is the Bengals. 7, the Bucks. 6, the Cowboys. 5, the Dolphins. 4, Green Bay. Kansas City at 3. Bills at 2. And the Eagles are the top dog according to Pro Football Talk. Do you guys agree with this list?
I got a problem with the Dolphins right now.
Uh-oh.
I don't not agree with this list. I just feel like, Ayo,
what up, Don? Huh? Yo. See, we had people talking about, I can hear him. It was on us, dog. Dang, man. We was doing Peach wrong out here in these streets.
My bad, dog.
My bad, G. Yo, but all right, but yeah, okay. So let's talk about this. Y'all agree with this top 10 list?
I'm taking the Dolphins out because of the Tua situation. I mean, I'm not punishing the Dolphins because of it, but Tua's not going to be in there. Teddy Bridgewater can win a couple of games, I think, but the drop off, I think, and big playability might be significant, I think. And I think the Browns deserve to be there. I think the Browns deserve to be there more.
The Browns.
Hold
on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Before you go, Peach. So the Browns can be okay because they got Brissett, but the Dolphins can't be okay when they got Bridgewater?
Because the Browns are like 2-2, but their points for like the points that they score is like 4th or 5th in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's like 2nd or 3rd, because the only team that has scored more points than them is Buffalo. And I think it's like one other team. So they're 2-2, but they've scored a lot of points and their defense is pretty good.
So how many
without Deshaun Watson?
How many weeks do you think Tua is going to be out?
I don't know, bro.
Like if you had to put a number, if you had to just guess a number, Peach, how much you saying? Peach might have just froze again.
Yo, we need to take camera. We need to take a picture of every
time. Yeah. Every time this man freezes up.
It.
All right, Peach. How many games would you say Tua's gonna be out?
I don't know. I don't know if Tua's coming back.
I was about to say that. I was about to go on a limb, bro. I was like, I didn't want to go too far left, but I'm just like, I'm not gonna put a prediction here. You know how I like to make predictions, but my thing is like, should he come back?
That looks like the homie Pat might be on y'all side because he's saying he's done.
Like, bro, because you didn't even get like rocked, is what I'm saying.
Oh, but
if
you
did.
Yes, you did. Yeah, because it doesn't take being rocked; it takes your brain hitting your skull.
No, I know.
You see what I'm saying?
No, I know. But what I'm saying is, he got like pushed one time and he hit the back of his head and then it hurt. But then on this one, he got swung back like that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm talking about one of these Vontae. I'm not saying they're gonna do nothing like that.
It don't have to be that though.
But it's a possibility of that happening. I'm sorry. I'm saying it's a possibility of that happening though. Like, what if that does happen? Then what is going to happen to him?
Yo,
like, that's what I'm saying. Because
Like,
he plays a quarterback.
At the end of the day, the truth behind it is that these niggas all signed up knowing that already. So, like, we can care more about the players than they care about themselves at times. Because they already got that mental block that, like, you know, because at the end of the day, you don't never even have to have one concussion to get, like, a fucking end your career, change your lifestyle hit. You know, you could be a perfectly never got a concussion person.
Yeah. But see, my thing is like the number I was going to put on it. Remember, I was going to put on it, bro. The number I would have said, okay, he's going to be out this number of weeks would have been 6 weeks. They have to go more than a month off rip.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I think they're going to go 1 extra week per concussion after the month. Because all you're waiting for his brain to do is to just heal itself. It can be healed. It can be healed within 2 weeks. The thing is that you put that man out there for 2 back-to-backs, and we're gonna talk more about that later. But yeah, I just look at it like you put that man out there in a situation
bro,
like
that's like boxing. Like, bro, like, cause my thing, that's my only point. You didn't even get like, you know what I'm saying? You didn't even get hit, and that happened to like for me. And you play quarterback, so if somebody come on your blind side and like hit you and drive your head into the ground one time or something like that, you're in a playoff game or something like that, like it can be. It don't even got to be this year. What if you play the rest of this year and you don't get hit? It could be next year. It can be like bro.
But look at how many dudes played more concussions than that with that same risk.
But nobody fingers did that, bro.
Bro, he seized up. That happens sometimes when people get concussions. Yes, you have. You seen Austin Collie get his ass rocked several times. I've seen that.
But he was knocked out.
So was Tua.
That wasn't knocked out. That nigga wasn't knocked out. That nigga was present.
He wasn't.
No, he wasn't. That man was knocked out, bro. Hell yeah.
Out. He was out. He was seized. He definitely.
That man was not there.
They said he was out for a few minutes. But this quickly on this thing though,
bro. Like I don't even know homie like that in that like.
Nah, I don't think he could sue the Dolphins and the NFL. I think if he did sue, he would have to sue that doctor, and I think he would have to sue. If he did sue the NFL, it would be the NFL and the NFLPA for hiring that nigga. Like outside of that, they hired an outside entity for none of these teams and people to have influence on those kind of decisions specifically. You know?
Yeah. And what Ryan said is right. That did happen to Wayne Sherbert like a gang of times.
Wayne Corbett?
Corbett. I call him Sherbert. Sherbert.
I ain't never seen nobody seize up like that. Y'all gonna have to show me some video. I seen people knocked out for sure. In boxing, I seen some people seize up or in UFC.
Yeah.
But I ain't seen the NFL like that. Like that jump, man. I was like, oh, bro, why they keep showing it? Like,
stop.
Like they kept showing that bit, bro.
At first, I thought he broke his damn finger.
I thought it's I was like, did he seize up or did he break his finger? I don't know why.
Bring your stand closer to you, bro. This man be over here like.
Oh, let me get on this on this power ranking though.
What'd you say, Pete?
So I don't totally disagree with this, but I do feel like it's a lot of teams that's like still unsure of who they really are.
Yeah.
That could affect this list. Like I feel like it's like 4 or 5 teams that could be shuffled in and out of here. And I also disagree with Shades on the drop off from Tua being that dramatic when their stars on that team are all yak niggas. They don't need to get the
Right.
deep ball.
That's the part where I think that, like, will it impact the way their offense is ran a little bit? Sure, because they still incorporate a lot of deep deep shots for Tua, even though people say that man can't throw. Beyond me, but in this case, since you do have great yak receivers, them slants that turn into 30, 40-yard gains.
Oh, you got the boys to do that.
You got the boys to do that. You know what I mean?
And your tight end's underrated.
Facts.
Bring him over here, please.
Yeah. We do need an upgrade at tight end, but we ain't talking about the. Well, actually, we could be talking about Jaguars on the screen right now.
All y'all need is Ingram to get some damn hands because he gets
do y'all
open.
disagree with anything on here?
So
I say put the Browns in there.
First of all, I would have the Ravens at 5. I understand the fact of it and the ways that they have lost. I still think they are a top 5 team in this league. Green Bay.
I got the Bengals in front of the Cowboys.
I think they will beat the Bucks.
Green Bay.
I don't know. We'll find out about the Bengals.
Green Bay.
I agree with you at 5.
Green Bay is too high.
Green Bay too high.
Green Bay too high.
The Cowboys too high.
Too high.
No, I don't think the Cowboys are too high.
I do.
I mean, I'll leave the Cowboys at 6 and put the Ravens right there.
You've been seeing the Cowboys games? These niggas
Cooper Rush is doing what he need to do, bro. He's managing the game, and then their defense is nasty.
They've been playing with that star on their head and a 4-leaf clover in their fucking cleats because they've been getting lucky as fuck.
Bro, he made a mistake where I think they dropped an interception or 2 or something like that. But besides that, he's been doing what he need to do, bro. He has not been turning over the ball. He's been making great passes, bro. And Noah Brown has been catching the heck out of the ball. CeeDee Lamb has been catching the ball, minus the one that he dropped the other 2 weeks ago or something like that. CeeDee Lamb has been catching the ball. The defense, Michael Parsons is Lawrence Taylor 2.0. Trayvon Diggs is a freaking interception machine, bro. He ain't, bro. He getting smarter, bro. They got a nasty defense, bro.
Hold on, Tay. Hold on, because Tay talking about the Giants, and if there's any other team that plays with more of a horseshoe up in their cleats,
right now it's the Giants.
Or clover leaves in their cheek.
Oh, Giants lucky right now.
It's the Giants, bro. Because the Giants are awful.
Without Saquon,
they have been awfully winning. I don't understand it.
Saquon definitely back.
I told you, Saquon was pissed, boy.
Like Saquon,
my bad,
more
man.
back
But
than McCaffrey.
You see it. You see it. Tay talking about
Tay. He talking about Daniel Jones, bro. You gotta admit, Daniel Jones is buns, bro. Like I know y'all don't have a line. I know y'all don't have a line, but I'm telling, bro. Okay,
he can run that ball though.
Hey, he can run that bit though.
That's what this man out here talking about. I can be Marcus Mariota too.
I actually think Marcus got a better arm than him.
Honestly, don't know. I can't tell you right now.
I think so.
I couldn't tell you right now.
I think so, but yeah, I agree with you. If we're gonna mix the rankings up, I agree with you moving the Ravens up to 5, taking the Dolphins out. But are you moving the Dolphins down to 9?
No, I have the okay. So I would go Eagles, Bills, KC.
Eagles, Bills, KC. Yeah.
Then I would go Baltimore, Dallas, Miami. So Miami at 7. Then I would go Green Bay, bias Jags, and then Bengals.
I like your list a lot better.
Hey, when the boy can be right every now and then. You feel me?
I think say hot cross buns.
Yo, all right, man. Let's get to spinning this wheel, man.
Spin that bit.
Spin that bit. Hey, we ain't got no camera on that bitch today.
So all right, good.
We just gonna tell you what it is. Go ahead and get that spin in, bro. Almost broke the damn table.
The NFL.
It's the NFL. All right. All right, what we got?
Who is your player of the week?
Player of the week. Oh, Jared Goff. That boy balled. Jared Goff. First of all, unexpected baller game between Goff and Geno Smith last week.
Oh, yeah. I'm drawing a blank. Yeah.
Unexpected ballerific game.
Why not Geno?
That was not what we thought the shootout game was gonna be.
Oh, yeah, for
At
real.
all.
Geno found a connection with DK.
Yeah, he started that connection is starting to come about, and I like that. But Jared, I give it to Jared Goff, man. One, they won.
Not Seahawks.
Seahawks won.
They almost
Stats wise, my bad.
Yeah, Lions.
That's on me. That's my mess up. But
the Lions competitive.
Bro, the Lions were competitive without Swift, without Chark, without St. Brown.
Yep.
Like Hawkinson can be on this list of player of the week.
Mm-hmm.
That's who my player of the week. I was gonna say same team, different player.
Yeah. Hawkinson went fucking crazy.
Yeah, Hawkinson is in that top 5 pick for me, or top 5 tight end talk for me. He's been consistent for a little while now.
Who you got, Shades?
I got Josh Jacobs.
He had a good game.
He had 28 carries for 144 yards, 2 touchdowns, a couple of receptions. You know what I mean? Hawkinson's been doing his thing. The Lions are the number 1 scoring offense.
And number 32 on.
That's a great season for the Lions, though.
That's facts.
They're gonna be competitive, though. Real. That's all. That's what Dan Campbell showed that he can do.
Looking like that at some point.
Yeah.
That's how Calvin Johnson used to have him looking.
You know what's crazy? Like, granted, he didn't score this last week, I don't believe. And I'm pulling it up just to verify.
Oh yeah, and I have to.
So I don't, for the second time, sound like a nuance out here.
I have to put my foot in my mouth. I thought the Dan Campbell hire was not going to work out. I was wrong.
He's been good for Detroit.
Okay, you know what's crazy? You can go 14 catches for 122 yards, and nobody gives a damn about that shit because you do that shit too often. Cooper Kupp had a balling game last week too.
Oh my god,
14 for 122.
That's their whole offense.
Look, all I know is Cooper Kupp still got your boy 27.2 points without even scoring a touchdown.
I got Allen. I thought Allen Robinson was about to come in and do something. That
oh my
like 2 receptions.
He's eventually gonna, bro. The thing is, they give him the plays. He just ain't been.
He hasn't been separating. He hasn't been separating.
To me, he's not really separating any less than I've seen him separate. He's just not making the plays that I've seen him make. Like the catches I've seen him
bro,
make.
He has a little bit more separation than what I've seen, bro. Like,
bro, he's always to me been a contested possession catcher.
Yeah, he's like, you know who he is?
I'll catch it over you like this.
You know who he remind me of? Right Peach, you know who you remind me of, dog? He remind me of like Anquan.
Yeah, I knew you was gonna say
who ain't never gonna separate from you.
Yeah,
but he gonna make every tough catch.
Built different than that.
Possession
this
guy.
would have never happened to Anquan.
Oh nah. First of all, Anquan jams the corners at the line, and not the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that what's up, nigga?
Hey, Anquan used to be.
Everybody take a step back. All right, what's our next topic, man? Let's keep it moving.
The NFL.
Look, man, this ain't rigged.
I'm telling you, it's not.
That man literally just spun that shit twice. I think it's because the NFL is on the wheel twice.
Oh, I got a good one. Dun dun dun. Welcome to the Price is Right. Honestly, yo. So,
Macho Shades.
Nah, not Macho Shades. My energy is low tonight. I'm a little tired.
Oh no, brother.
Oh no. Okay, so I got 8 teams right here. I want you to tell me, are they contending or pretending?
Okay, we can do this.
All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire. P, you first. ST, you second. I'll go third.
Okay, go.
Peach, 49ers.
Contending.
ST,
I also agree that they are contending.
I agree as well. Contending.
All right, on to the next team.
Round 2.
Round 2, fight.
Dolphins.
It's on me first. It really depends on what happens with Tua. I'm gonna go ahead and say
Yeah.
I'm gonna say contending still
Okay.
for a wild card spot.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
it's-
contending because with their weapons, unless they're not healthy, to me they got a chance no matter what. Backup quarterback or not. Even if Teddy went down, them boys got a chance. Like they got the 2 fastest receivers in the league, arguably. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna make some plays.
I'm gonna say pretending for now.
Hating on my
I'm gonna have to see them do it once they get there.
yeah,
Once they
man.
get there and they do it, then I believe it.
That man said he cocked it back and said y'all had some
It's
pretending.
the same thing I said about Russ.
You just talked about the Kirby
there's something not right that I seen. Like, I don't know. We got to see how it's gonna work out long term. So
Bro.
I'm gonna say pretending.
Bro, you saying pretending, but you was like in the Browns just now. Like you hating on Miami for some reason. You got to bet with
because
somebody.
the Browns have a lot more substance to me than the Dolphins. Like
How so?
because the Browns got like the number 1 running back tandem in the league. Running back plus defense wins playoffs games. They're winning without they've been winning without their and been competing without their number 1 quarterback in there. So as long as you can keep them
games, or has throwing been winning games in the playoffs? Let's be real.
I would say both.
The homie Pat agrees with me and P Dot. We are
Bro,
moving on to the next
last
one.
couple years in the
We're gonna
playoffs, how
disagree
these
on
boys
something.
making it.
This man.
It's all good, Pat. He just hating over here. I don't know
I'm
why
not
yet.
hating, bro. It's just my opinion, my G. It's not hate.
Let's move on to round 3. What's the next team?
Round 3, Giants.
Hell no. Big pretenders. Hey, pretender. Head asses.
I'm gonna say
Well, you know, the Giants, you know, they doing their New York shit. They putting on a Broadway performance for us right now. You know what I'm saying?
So what you saying pretenders, Peach?
Oh, they pretending. Come on.
Oh,
now.
for sure. All right. What about Vikings?
Vikings.
They contenders. Disrespected contenders.
Yeah, me too. I'm rolling with the Vikings. Even though Kirk, as soon as you get in the playoffs.
Hey, Kirk didn't have
Pause.
Kirk gonna have an opportunity to do some big things this year, man. I believe in Kirk this year.
All right. What about these Packers?
When you got the 2 back-to-back winning MVP, you at this point, they're still contenders. I can't even try to.
I can't go against Aaron.
Like they're like a unfortunate contender. Like I don't trust that team at all.
You know what that team reminds me of?
What's that?
It reminds me of LeBron on the Cleveland Browns with Mo Williams and them boys. No,
the Cavaliers.
Cavaliers.
Yeah, man said the Browns.
That's what it is. It's like that roster not looking good, but that man's so good back there, he might figure some shit out, a way to make them get a little bit going.
I think we all agree that they're like contenders.
Mm-hmm.
Contenders, quote unquote. All right.
Cowboys.
I'll go first.
Pretenders.
They
You said what?
Pretenders. Okay. And then on top of the pretenders thing, they're gonna have problems when it's time for Dak to come back, because statistically, this man Cooper Rush been playing better, but better than Dak be playing with this team, and it's not gonna be like good. That's why they stretching that injury out now. Like we need you 100%, but really they like, boy, if this man win 2 more games,
that's the best thing for Dak.
that's your ass, Dak.
That's the best thing for Dak, though.
Thing is,
no, but this has happened. Like I was listening to Skip. This has happened before. This happened before with Troy Aikman. Like Steve Berline was on Steve Dak
got his job.
yeah.
No, but they already paid him the money, so you ain't gonna just pay the man the money, whatever. They're gonna ride it out, and then until it comes back to reality, and then, I mean, if it goes into the playoffs, then it goes into the playoffs. But next year, Dak should be the quarterback, unless you're gonna trade him. You know what I'm saying? But either way, Dak gonna be a starting quarterback in the league. So whether or not
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the Cowboys like to ride momentum, pause, and them boys will be like, nah.
They're gonna find some. If Cooper Rush beats the Rams and he keeps winning, bro. If Cooper Rush beats the Rams, they're not taking him out to play the Eagles. They're not bringing Dak back against the Eagles.
Exactly.
Like, that's not what they're doing.
Look, y'all are doing way too much explaining on this one. When the easiest explanation for them being a pretender is they're an accident waiting to happen.
I'm gonna go contender. I didn't say pretender.
You went contender?
I'm gonna say contender. Yeah, I'm gonna say contender.
You went contender but call Miami a pretender? I don't get that. That's what I'm saying. I think Miami
their defense
overall, like Miami
their defense
overall.
But their defense is top 5, and Micah is like arguably like the best defensive player this year. And then you got Tay Diggs. So if you only got a couple of seconds, and then DeMarcus Lawrence on the line, so you only got a couple of seconds to throw the ball. And then when you throw the ball, if you throw it to Trayvon Diggs' way, there's more than likely
he either gonna get burnt or he's gonna pick.
He hasn't been doing that this year,
bro. There will be.
He hasn't been doing that. He's gotten better, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's gotten better with that.
They ain't blowing nobody out. They not undefeated. Like that defense is not playing like how you imagining them to play. Yes, that potential.
No, for sure, but it's just keeping them enough in games to be able to win the game. And Cooper Rush is not turning the ball over. He's just managing the game. He's just doing what he need to do. They're doing what they need to do to win the game. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think they could be, and it's also their division. The only teams they got to beat out, the NFC is weak already. The only teams
are in their division.
I know they can. It's 7 spots though.
The Giants are in their division.
7 spots.
Homie Paulo said, you tripping. Hey, man.
All right, we'll see.
Hey, man. Say, man. What's the next team?
Say, man. Next team is the Falcons.
You know, Shades used to be in
they 2-2
against though.
The Falcons, Shades. The Falcons, Pete.
They 2-2.
I'm glad I'm not by myself today.
I'm just saying they 2-2. The Falcons.
So is a lot of damn teams. So is the Jets.
I'm just saying that's why they don't do this for contenders, pretenders. Why you getting so mad? We gotta have good and bad ones on here, bro. Like, dang. Answer the question.
Right now, don't
pretenders are contenders.
They are big pretenders.
For sure.
Huge pretenders.
Who that?
Gargantuan pretenders.
Who you talking about?
The Falcons.
Oh man. Without Cordero, they're gonna definitely be. That was the biggest part of their pretending right there.
This week.
He was the biggest.
This week.
He was their lead actor. Like, so they fucked.
Yeah.
Cordero, that dude, man.
It ain't looking hot for him. That's all we say. You know.
All right, the last one is the Jaguars. Contenders.
I'll tell you this.
Pretenders.
Let me, before anybody answers, let me put this statement out there. The truth behind the answer to this question is either way, they way better than they've been. And the whole vibe.
That's
like
fact.
Either way.
That's a
like
fact.
they haven't even been able to be considered pretenders. Like, and this is not hate or nothing. You know, this is like being a fan, like, you know, watching that shit, like, you know, to even be in the consideration of pretender or contender is an upgrade. Like, so, you know, as a Jag fans, like, we got to be hyped that this question could be seriously asked, you know?
APZ.
Facts. AP say that the Jags are contenders, and this is coming from a Titans fan. And the homie
That's the Titans is trash.
In Doug we trust.
Why you had to do that, man, like that, man? Come on now.
In
All
Doug
right,
we trust.
so,
them Titans
Peach,
trash this year because they
Peach.
finally seeing Tannehill for what he really is.
Peach, Jags, contender or pretender?
Contenders.
Goddamn right, we some damn contenders. You know what the time is, man. Yeah, outside of Trevor Lawrence can't hold a ball during the rain. Other than that, we good. Golden.
Bro, if you going against the number one team in the league, arguably right now, in the Eagles, right? With one of the top defenses in the league, you got 5 turnovers and you
lost
only lose
by
by
8.
1 possession.
One possession.
That's a way improved team. Like, shit. I was gonna say a few years ago, Jaguars. Last year, Jaguars. That shit would have been 48-6. Like, let's be real. Just last year. So, like, that's why I'm hyped for that, bro. The jump, the step up with just this coaching change and shit like that that's happened this season, because the talent hasn't come yet. But this step up is gonna bring.
Okay, so can we have a conversation, because I'm on the fence
About
contender or pretender?
With who?
Because
the Jags.
about the Jags, it's just because
Okay.
of the talent. It's just, I think that we don't have that talent yet. Like, even if we were to make a run and go, like, I think there's a possibility that we can make the playoffs because of our division. But even if we do make the playoffs, could we like really compete with like the Buffalo Bills and the the Ravens? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I think they're kind of proving that they can do it. I think we will know better week 8, week 9.
That's always going.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just like right now, I'm just like, it's kind of like I feel about Trayvon Walker. Like, I see it. I just wanted to see it. Or I just want to, like, I see what everybody's saying and I see it on the screen, and the fact that we competitive and everything, and especially like we had 5 turnovers. I thought it was 4 turnovers, 5 turnovers, and you only beat us by 8 points, and you're the number 1 team. So,
bro, the fact
I guess I'm trying to.
That's what I was about to say.
That's
the perfect.
This man think his Peach, this man think his words on this podcast is gonna jinx the Jaguar season.
Nah, I don't know, but look, the point he just brought up, the game against the Eagles was the perfect example, bro. You take away those 5 turnovers, and how competitive is that game if y'all not up 21-0? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all was up 14. Yes, that team, the defense
if you take away them 2 dummy turnovers, bro, like what? Even I'll give you the strip sack, because that's poor technique.
Yeah.
So that's something that has to be coached. Absolutely. But if you take away the other 2, that's a different ball game. Because they started to run the ball. I was like, yo, are y'all gonna run the ball? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, but the other thing is
raining. Run the ball.
Yo, it's gonna put a lot of, like, if
wear a glove.
Put it like this: if the Jags do make the playoffs, those teams are not going to want to face the Jags for the, underdog energy matchup with this defensive talent.
You know how Duval get. You know how Duval get once we get into them playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, and as much as people can think that the Jaguars are a joke, this, that, and the other, whatever the case may be, the thing is that they know for a fact once we get into them playoffs, we gonna make some. We actually travel when it's playoff time. Like we saw it in 2017. Boys was ready to move, and we had Blake Bortles at quarterback. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
But don't let us get there with Trevor.
What,
bro? And what?
You feel me?
Hey, I feel you, Apollo, and exactly what I was trying to say. Like, this is the year that's gonna finally attract the pieces to want to come here. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, Peach.
Hold on, Peach. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I agree with Peach, because he's like, this is the year that, because I know you probably didn't hear what Peach was saying, but he was saying like this is the year that that you'll have, that'll be attractive to other pieces come next off season.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying like I'm just saying like this year. Like, are we gonna go to the playoffs and like be like the Bengals of this year? No, I don't think we're doing that. No. But you give us one more draft and one more free agency with Dougie P.
You guys have the better possibility of doing that. Like, if anybody could be last year's Bengals, why not this team?
I agree.
Because we don't have the pieces.
Hey,
the Bengals,
the defense does. The defense does. You just said defense and running wins championships. You just said that, right? The defense and the running, they got that. You got the potential in Trevor that can be developed over this season. Like, it might not take more than 8 more games. You know what I'm saying? This is 17.
And also on top of that, we have to remember when we was coming into this season, like we knew that James Robinson was going to be able to play. We ain't know the boy was about to come out here and start doing this shit
and be back.
You know what I mean? Like, I ain't know
the man said, y'all thought out. The man came back in form after he left. Like, he literally resumed.
Right. That's an Achilles, bro. What is modern medicine?
Bro, what?
At the end of the day, the reason is he slept on how good he is. Because if this was Saquon coming back, niggas wasn't going to disrespect him like, oh, he might not be at this level. And the man really is at that type of level. He's an RB1 all day. You know what I'm saying? And always his stats, he has one of the highest per carry average career.
I love it.
Yeah.
Bro, he has one of the highest career per yard. I think it's like 4.6 is what he averaged for his career.
Yeah.
We better hold on to him and pay him.
All right, man. Let's go on and get that spin in, man. Hey, man. Say,
man. Yo, and hold on to address what AP, what you said, bro. Like, I'm not saying that, like, give us that offseason and everything is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, for sure. I'm just talking about this year.
I think you sleep on the team level to reach anywhere this year, though. I think they're going to make some noise.
I agree.
Music.
All right, we got time for some music.
Just like
music.
What are musical notes at? Oh, here it is.
All right. What we got, man? What we got? All right, let me. I'll pick out of here. One time. All right, Benny the Butcher addresses Freddie Gibbs, the Freddie Gibbs beef. I'm gonna pull up a little clip of this just so we can hear what the boy Benny was talking about here. Let me find that thing right there. There we go. This was Benny on the New Rory and Maul podcast.
Try to, like, use my energy in some type of way. If I feel like if he couldn't use it by doing songs with me, he was looking for a situation. People know how he go.
Yeah.
He was looking for a situation, you know what I mean? And this ain't what he wanted. That's just simple the thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate that man. I'm a street nigga. I'm a gangster for real. He ain't not on what I'm on. So I don't hate him. This music. You know what I'm saying? For a person who I sat on a video with and done songs with, and then be going on Twitter like, that ain't me. That's his shit. I did that shit just to show him, like, you can't even beat me at this.
Do you feel like your quote, was it an interview or something when you were saying that you didn't want to do? I don't want to misquote you. Whatever the Freddie Gibbs quote, that's what I saw as far as the timeline goes. That started the whole thing that you said you didn't want to.
Look, and I don't even like to talk about this, but like I said, I wouldn't be talking about this if I wasn't with y'all.
Right.
That's what I was telling somebody else. You know, people do interviews with him and call me like, yo, just letting you know I did that. I'm like, go ahead, do your shit.
Yeah.
But when I like, I'm not trying to be a tough guy or no nothing like that.
Right.
But in this situation, whenever I reacted, it's been heavier. So people like, damn. But like you said, you ain't see nothing until that Ebro. He was already a year talking about niggas go to Houston, get shot. That was a year since then.
Okay. See,
it make the news when I speak on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever he did, whatever you see me go crazy that day it's because he did something. Nobody know. When I go, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. So I gotta realize is that people look at me as in a different light, how they look at this guy, to be honest with you. So they're like, man, that's just him. That's just him. People look at me like, you got more sense. Or like, bro, what you doing? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, shit, well, we don't expect that from you. the responsibility shit we talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but basically that's what it is. I don't know what it's over. I mean, because I'm on Twitter one day, I see that shit. I'm like, what? Last time I seen that nigga, I was at his Grammy shit. And I'm a street nigga. I don't fuck with niggas or stand around these niggas to get songs with them. If we don't fuck around, we don't fuck around. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was acting like me, like he fucked with me. Like, yo, nigga,
that's what I thought.
That nigga see me, that nigga see me. When I seen that nigga at that Grammy shit, the first thing he said to me, I was on the crutches. The first thing that nigga Freddie said to me, walked up and said, nigga, who we gotta kill? I said, everybody. He started talking about rap. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
So it's like, I mean, it's like, you know what I mean? He all good, man, but.
I mean, here's my thing. I believe that people could just coexist. Like, it doesn't have to be fucking kumbaya and y'all have to be friends or anything.
Yeah. So, obviously, like, Freddie and Benny been having this. Well, Freddie has been having this Twitter beef with Benny for a hot minute. Then, you know, you see that man face to face, and then it's a different, you know, interaction. And what it does is it makes me look at Freddie a little bit differently. You know what I'm saying? Because like
you already know how I feel about Freddie.
Because I fuck with Freddie, and obviously I fuck with Benny. Benny's like one of my favorites in the game right now.
Yeah.
But like, it makes me look at Freddie a little bit differently, and like, cause like,
especially with the Jeezy situation.
Because I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Freddie, you a little too long in the tooth to be out here being Mr. Troll. You know what I mean? You're a little too old to be out here being Mr. Troll.
Like, you trying to be Tekashi?
Like you can't, like, that can't be what you out here known for.
You more talented than that. You way too talented for that, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm disappointed, bro. And Benny said he don't know what it's over. He don't know what it's over. I know what it's over. I think I do, or at least I think I do.
What's that?
It was an interview that Benny did. It was an interview that Benny did, and the host asked him about working with Freddie, because him and Freddie had just did that feature or whatever like that. And he was asking about working with Freddie. And then he asked him about like if there was any more projects or any more music coming out, because that collaboration was dope. And the way that Benny answered it,
right?
I was like, I would not be surprised if Freddie says something, but I think he would. In my mind, I was like, I think he would more than likely like do it behind the scenes. I didn't think he would do this. But yeah. Benny, the way Benny said it, it wasn't like Benny probably didn't think he disrespected him, but Freddie's sensitive. Like you can't say too much. You can't say nothing to Freddie. Like Freddie, like latches. It's like Michael Jordan almost. Like he latches onto that junk.
Right.
Like any little thing. You know what I'm saying? So it was the way that Freddie, or the way that Benny said it. He was like, nah, I ain't really. He was like, nah, I ain't really got nothing planned. I don't have nothing. We don't have nothing scheduled to do or whatever like that. Like he's doing his thing. I'm doing my thing. Nah, we don't got nothing planned. Like,
oh, he said, I mean, look,
like,
everything he said was real. If you ain't had nothing planned, ain't nothing planned.
What I would say is the word that somebody used to me one time when I said something light and they took it some type of way is it was dismissive. I would say it was dismissive, like
in a therapy bag.
Yeah, it was like I'm up here, he's over here, and I'm like doing my thing, like, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
that's the only thing I can think about, because right after that, bro, it was like the next day, bro. It was like the next day after that interview.
That man, it's like Freddie, you need to learn a little tip from the homie KD.
And he even said it in a bootleg Kev.
Have you a burner account, my guy? And to get all that shit off.
But he even said it on a bootleg Kev show. He said he does take it personally. He said he take this jump personally. He said he that's what he said on the bootleg Kev interview recently. So
Pete, you got any input on this, brother?
I haven't been following it like that.
That's true. That's true. Cool. All right, then let's spin the wheel then.
Next spin. How about I just move this closer?
I was wondering. This man was doing like the limbos lean, you know.
NCAA skis.
All right, it's time to talk a little college football, man.
They don't.
I got something for the college football, right? Yeah, I believe so. There we go. And there we go. Bang. There it is.
There it is.
That nigga said, "Pick me." All right. This is a great topic with the cast and characters we have on the show.
I think it's the one I think it is.
The Seminoles, they finally lose. Are they real or no? I'm gonna let someone else go first.
I'm gonna say nah, but my Gators do gotta be on alert when we play. We can't come in bull driving. Like I will say that.
That man said we can't come in bullshit. I mean bull jobbing. Excuse me. Like my man Shane Sharp.
My answer is also nah, but they're better than we thought they were.
Yes. I thought they were straight onions and buns.
Yeah,
Look,
I
man.
did too.
I thought that was horrible.
Look, Coach Mike over there, Mike Norvell. Yeah, that man was under a lot of heat for a hot period of time, and to come out with the start of the season the way they started it, I'm still going to say they're not real, but they're on their way.
To a gauntlet
I
too.
thought they were a coach away. I thought they were going to have to go through a whole nother coaching cycle.
They couldn't afford another coach. That's the
But
thing.
this got to work.
That's like legitimately, they could not afford another coach.
Yeah.
Because they're still paying Taggart. Then so if they moved on to another coach, they would have to be paying Taggart and they have to be paying Mike Norvell and then the next
And
coach.
the new coach.
Like that's too much money on coaches that ain't coaching.
Stuck with them.
Right.
Yeah.
So thankfully for if you're a Florida State fan, Mike Norvell does appear to be turning things around a little bit before you got the transfer. Was it last name Verse, the defensive end? That big motherfucker, he be out there balling. I still don't like the damn
receivers.
They quarterback.
Oh yeah.
I don't like Jordan Travis.
He be playing. He be playing.
He do okay.
He be playing.
Kind of reminds me like a Heineke.
He better than a lot of quarterbacks they could have tried.
He remind me like a Heineke, bro. Like I think he got a better arm than Heineke, but like he do enough to keep you competitive and everything like that. But he might make a mistake.
I mean, he a better runner than a thrower, but he has good energy, and he doesn't do like mad dumb shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey man, shout out to I guess Florida State. You know what I mean? I guess.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, just gonna spin that fucking wheel. Stop giving these niggas all this goddamn shine. The hell.
NFL.
We staying in the NFL.
It's an NFL day.
NFL day. Yeah, it's perfect season for that right now.
Exactly. All right, man. Who's y'all's game of the week?
Game of the week this week.
Game of the week is going to be Lamar versus Joe Burrow.
Ooh, good one. Why? So is that why? Because Lamar versus Burrow?
I mean, that I also think both offenses are going to have an opportunity to get their shit off. Granted, I know Baltimore has a pretty decent defense, but I think Burrow still has to show a lot this season because, like, Burrow hasn't been looking. Granted, he still puts up numbers, but he hasn't been looking great. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. This is a big game for him.
Do you say it's testament to the line, or you think it's Burrow?
I think it's a combination of things. Like it's never just
trash.
Yeah,
it's never just one thing. But
still onion bunions.
Oh yeah, it's still trash. But like they were trash last year, and he was still making a lot of more plays. The ball placement, looking up,
that shit get old real quick though.
Absolutely.
That's a lot to be asking a player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I look at it this way, man. You got. It's a big game for Burrow, huge game for Burrow, because I mean you're going up against one of the premier quarterbacks in the league, and it's put up a shut up time. And I ain't saying that like Burrow's on like some
MVP front runner right now.
Right, I ain't saying like Burrow is like potentially getting benched or nothing, but it's a big game, and this is the games that when you go to get this next contract, These are the games they want you to be winning. You know what I mean? So like big game for him, also huge game for Lamar. Lamar, for some reason, still has to continue to go out here and prove that he can get paid.
Yeah, because people still saying that he can't throw.
Right. So I think huge game. That's my game of the week. What y'all say?
I ain't gonna say nothing. Breaking Rules podcast. Quan.
Hey, Sha. Hey, babe, what's popping, huh?
What's popping, Queen? Huh?
All right. So what were you saying, Shades? Who was your game of the week?
Cowboys versus Rams. Big game for both teams. What?
Cowboys versus Rams.
Yeah.
Okay. Explain. Because I explained mine, so I'm gonna give you a chance to explain yours.
I think it's a big thing because the Rams have been on a losing streak. So I think they lost like 2 games back to back, and they obviously want to be competitive in their division so that they can go into the playoffs. But also on the Cowboy side, if Cooper Rush beats the Rams, or if Cooper Rush helps the Cowboys, leads the Cowboys in the victory to beat the Rams, Dak's job is in jeopardy, at least this year, at least.
I don't think so.
I mean, I don't think he's going to be coming. Like, if he beats the Rams, and then I don't think they're going to bring him back against the Eagles. And then if they beat the Eagles, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying that it's any given Sunday, so it's in the realm of possibility. But, I mean, there's a possibility that he can be coming down to earth this week, too. So, I really want to see it, because if he goes on if he wins this next game, bro, he's going to be 5-0 as a starter. Like, this is like some Jimmy G junk. Like, he's not really that much better, but for some reason the offense runs really well with him in there.
The only opposition I'm gonna give to Cooper Rush this game, yeah, he can do that shit against all the other damn teams he played. He ain't doing that shit against no damn Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald about to eat that motherfucker alive this game. You feel me? You feel me?
We'll see.
Do you feel me? Because also Dallas Lions got injuries on it too.
For sure. And you got Ramsey.
You feel?
That's what I'm saying.
You feel me?
So you feel me? If he beats them,
they ain't beating them.
Okay, that's what you're saying. But I'm just saying, if he does, okay, we'll see, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Don't let this man talk y'all up like this.
I'm just saying, bro. You gotta watch out now. You gotta watch out for Peach. What's your game of the week, Brody?
You know, mine got mad fandom attached to it. It's the Jets Dolphins.
I'm sorry. What was the game? What was the game?
The Jets Dolphins. But it's because
I know what you're about to say.
It's because I need to see Sauce, who been D'ing up these receivers. Pause.
Okay, I give you that one.
I need to see him go against Tyreek. You know what I'm saying?
Sauce versus Tyreek and Jalen.
On the side, if it wasn't my teams, I'll still want to see this. Like,
I agree, because we love cornerback play.
Yo, bro, at the end of the day, this is a wide receiver league.
Bro. There's no way you'll be wanting to see this.
At the end of the day, I love cornerbacks, bro.
Peach
that's why I be telling niggas put respect on Ramsey, because he still play like a top corner, even though people be hating on him. They don't play him in his strong position. They play him in a way that, like, Tampa Bay played Revis that one year, and it's a discomfort to his game, but he still be efficient. Except that tackle the other day he should have made on what you call it. But nah, because at the end of the day, it's a wide receiver league, bro. These wide receivers are fire as fuck, and it's hard to fucking stop them. It's hard to slow them down. If you could slow them down, you're great, and you're about to get paid. If you could stop them, shut them down, that shit is amazing right now to me to watch. So, like, when anybody's doing that, name a corner that had a shutdown moment, and I was a fan of them during that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, for I can understand that for Peach, even though still,
bruh.
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 But I feel you, because I understand
Shit
where
better
Peach
than the
coming from.
Cowboys Rams blowout that's about to happen.
Facts.
If it doesn't,
But if it doesn't,
We got another music topic.
one more music.
Just like music.
If I can get it open.
This man's still using the whole damn sticky note.
Oh, about to break
This
it.
man about
he
to
folded
rip- this man
backwards so it
ripping the
stick to
this man is
itself.
ripping the question as we speak.
Oh, so we got to talk about this is quick. It's just giving homage, paying homage to Drake and Kendrick.
Oh yeah, them
They
boys
stole-
cleaned up.
Them boys cleaned up that BET Awards, bro, in the award section.
I mean, look at the two names.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
about time. It's about time that an award show that especially that is hip hop related gives respect to the two niggas that should be getting the damn crowns. You know what I'm saying? Like
Cole up there too.
like-
but Cole was last year, not
Low
this
Cole
year.
was last year, not this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like I look at it like I'm like about fucking time. Y'all give these guys all of the damn respect that they deserve. And like, don't get me wrong, Jack Harlow, you having a good year. You shouldn't win any award over Kendrick or Drake.
No.
Not one.
No.
This should be like it's like Jordan playing post getting, Phil and Scotty.
Right.
When there are other great teams in the league, but guess who's the best team in the league? The Bulls.
Yeah.
Guess who the best rappers in the game right now? Those are two of the top three.
Yep.
As far as completely active. Completely active.
What you doing over there, bro?
Yo,
That is more fair, didn't it?
look, bro. Hey man, I'm sorry that my speech was that powerful that it's knocking over
For
artwork.
real. That be knocking
You know what I'm
down
saying?
art.
You know what I'm saying? My bad, dog.
Knocking down my art, bro. There's value. And charge your ass.
Facts. All right. Hold on. I mean, PJ ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just erasing it.
Oh, true.
Hey, at the end of the day, don't nobody make them albums like them boys. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Some people better at other shit, and I give respect where it's due at all that shit. But it's hard to make a good album. It's hard to do that consistently. And these niggas
That's the
have
word.
been doing that their whole career.
Yeah.
And have been not respected enough in these awards. So definitely glad to see that.
Like Drake's run has been like incredible. Like you can not like Drake, you can love Drake. It doesn't matter which side of the spectrum you're on. The respect you got to give this man's the run that he's been on in this game at the top for so long. Not too many people have done that.
Weezy
The thing about it is, I don't even really like new Drake. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big old Drake fan, but I gotta give Drake his respect because he like the biggest pop star since Michael Jackson for real.
He's the biggest artist. He's the biggest artist since Michael Jackson, and that's that's like legit,
straight up. Like you can't even argue that shit. Like
I didn't even think about it that way, but he is.
Like bro.
Because like even Jay-Z and niggas who been in the game 20 years, you gotta give them niggas their respect for what they did. But they ain't do it like Drake doing it.
Nah.
Nobody's doing it like Drake is doing it, bro. Like it's tough. You make it real tough for
You can argue
people.
that Kendrick is on a similar path than to Nas and Jay-Z and all them. Like I can compare
because the difference is Drake hits every market.
Yeah.
Kendrick hits a lot more markets than the average person who has that kind of style, and you know what I'm saying, and is speaking about that kind of stuff.
But Drake hits everybody.
Every single one, bro.
Bro,
ain't nobody.
It don't matter what room you walk into. It don't matter what room you walk into. Somebody's gonna know a Drake song.
Bro, we could go into the White House right now.
Took hip hop and made it like globally accepted.
He's in the White House right now, and Biden might bust you a Drake verse. Like
for real,
no lie.
Right.
At least a
hook. Shit.
But I can't say that though because I think Snoop kind of did that too. Snoop kind of like globalized it a lot too. in my
Yeah, but
opinion,
Snoop
where
didn't globalize it just his music. His personality
yeah,
made
yeah,
him
yeah, yeah.
global
It's
too.
like the
Like
after
more people know Snoop than his music. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? They don't. Not
Like they
everybody who
know
knows
some
Snoop even
songs by
know
Yes,
his
that's
Snoop.
right.
music was
100%.
that gangster as it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. Like
And as
they'll
much
look
as
at
I
Snoop
love
like, oh
Snoop,
shit.
and as much as I love Snoop, Snoop was never at the top
Yeah.
while
Oh
doing
no,
while,
no, no.
while being this,
And then staying at the top.
and then staying at the top, no
Snoop
matter
just
the
one of the best
controversy.
ever
Yeah.
at marketing himself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And his brand, like Snoop and the smoking weed shit, like nobody marketed. Like Snoop's the only nigga allowed to smoke weed anywhere. Like
This
I
nigga
want a
smoked
Snoop
weed
house,
right before the Super Bowl halftime show.
bro. There
They
is
shoot
never
the
a
video and ain't
question.
shit happened.
And mind you, before weed was legal anywhere, that he had this pass. This
Yeah.
nigga used to be the only nigga smoking on like regular TV channels because it was like attached to him normally. Like,
Bro,
oh nah, this is even FAA ratings don't care. Like, no, that's Snoop. He can smoke. Like you already know.
facts.
When I seen like, the roast on Comedy Central and shit like that, that nigga Snoop smoking and everything. He don't give a fuck. Around all these white people, around anybody, he didn't give a fuck.
That's a
Yep.
fact. That's a fact, bro.
Yo, let's
Hold on 1 second.
uh
One creeping in,
all right.
so I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Let's get a couple more spins in before we get up out of here, though.
All right, let's just do this. Let's get one more, two more. Ooh.
Fantasy football, bitch.
I had Naheem Hines last night. I'm gonna just let y'all know that didn't go well for me.
Yo, I feel for every person
Ooh.
that went out there and put Nakeem Hines in your starting lineup this week.
All right, this is more of
Jesus.
a broad question this week. What's your favorite quarterback defensive matchup this week? What quarterback you taking this week?
See, that's
I'm gonna give y'all. Go ahead.
I've looked at this a couple of times already to check to see what I feel on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, this is a tough one. So I'm just gonna click on some shit. I'm gonna pull up some shit. By the way, in case anybody didn't know, Latavius Murray has been picked up by Denver.
Word?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
I need to do some research.
Facts, big facts. Okay. God, because I really want to say that one, but I'm not going to say it.
Because Melvin Gordon's confidence is shot.
Oh yeah, terrible. All right,
He didn't
man.
look too bad last night.
But he fumbled.
That line
And
wasn't blocking for shit. He didn't
He
fumble
wasn't.
last night.
It wasn't lost, but he still fumbled.
You said
He didn't
quarterback.
fumble last night. He was down.
Yeah, I know, but it's still the fact of like they're like, no, we got to bring somebody in, and then it also could be Mike Boone too.
Nah, they
Mike
still
Boone,
gave
wasn't-
it to
Mike
him.
Boone wasn't getting it done either.
At all.
The line wasn't getting it done to me.
At all.
The line was
terrible.
trash.
All right, so I'm gonna go with the quarterback that will likely be in several of my DraftKings lineups this week. Kirk Cousins versus Chicago. I'm running that up. Oh, do you if the Kirk Justin Jefferson lineups I'm about to make?
Nasty.
Y'all know the vibes. Y'all know what time it is.
Word. Okay, I like that.
All right, what say y'all?
I'm going AP. Go ahead, do yours.
I like Lamar versus the Bengals.
He got one historic play, a huge historic play.
Oh, for real.
The spin that made both of them dudes collided, and he took off for that bit.
What?
Against the Bengals.
How can people like just talk? Oh my god.
They're at home too, ain't they?
You said Bengals?
The Ravens. I think it might be a Ravens home game.
I think it's a night game. Yeah, that's the Sunday night game. They are at Yeah, since it is Baltimore's home.
Yeah, I think he gonna ball.
I can see that.
I'm gonna go Josh Allen versus Pittsburgh because Kenny Pickett is the quarterback now. He's a rookie, second game or first game starting against the number one defense. So
That's a good one.
Yeah. Also,
a sleeper is Trevor Lawrence on Houston
again,
on his comeback
oh
game.
yeah, that is a sleeper.
That's a sleeper one, especially
because he's gonna want to bounce back.
Yeah, especially if we get
and he's on DraftKings for like 53 right now.
Bro, the price that they put on Trev is crazy to me, dog. 5,600.
56.
Like, all he didn't have all he has to do is like, not fumble the ball and he's gonna put up numbers for you. And especially when you got Kirk is playing, Jones is both of the Jones are going to be playing this week.
Zay is the key piece.
Zay and Marvin.
Zay is the key piece.
Yeah, both. Zay is a huge piece for that. Yeah, I agree.
That's a huge piece of what was missing too. They got to keep Agnew involved in that offense, boy.
Yes,
he blows the
bro.
top off of the defense, bro.
His route running has gotten a lot better.
He worked on it, and he keeps the speed.
Yes.
That's what it is.
And he makes one cut.
Like that can't normally make the run and keep their speed,
Yes, bro.
Bro, I'm like, yo, he should have had 3 touchdowns in that game. That's crazy.
That's a fact. Yo, I'm actually excited for that game just because I just want to see how we play. One, at home. 2 is going to be beautiful day out. Beautiful day, no rain, none of that. And also I just want to see us play a team that I know we should beat.
Yeah.
And how do we play them? Do you play down to them or do you play up to your competition?
Yeah.
Or do you set the fucking standard? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's an exciting game for me as well. All right.
Let's get it. Last spin. Let's get this in. Blank.
Yeah, that would have been music again, but we out of music topics. You know what I'm saying? Who you got? Okay. Let's see who you got.
We got.
All right.
All right, we got a parlay here. I'm gonna be taking notes. We're gonna revisit this next week. We got 3 games. Tell me who you got.
Why is he saying everything twice?
I don't know. Colts versus Broncos. ST, who you got?
That game's already happened.
Oh,
that game done. You got to switch that.
Oh, my bad. Eagles versus Cardinals.
I was just about to say, I got the Colts.
right.
I got the Colts, nigga.
All right, so Eagles versus Broncos.
Yes. Eagles versus Cardinals.
Eagles versus Cardinals.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got the Eagles. Simple as that.
P-Dot.
Pete, who you got?
I got the Cardinals.
Ooh.
Oh, he wants to be.
I gotta go against the grain because I just don't think the Eagles going 6-0. The Cardinals need to do something.
I got the Eagles.
Eagles, all right.
Yeah, I got the Eagles. Chargers versus Browns.
I'm going with the Browns. Matter of fact, where's it at? Let me see here. It's at Cleveland. Yeah, I'm going with the Browns.
I'm going with the Browns.
Me too. I'm respecting that.
Oh, wow.
Running back.
We're all on the Browns.
All on the Browns, huh? All right,
My boy
Ravens
said,
versus Bengals.
Ooh, he put the tough one in there.
Such a game. And
Ravens at home, like I said. Thank you very much.
That's your second team, huh?
Nah, but
That's your second team.
yeah,
Okay.
Ravens is my second team.
the Jags, my second team.
Oh,
That's a
true that.
I'm gonna go with the Ravens.
Me too.
And I don't feel confident in that.
I feel confident in it.
Because they're at home, I do.
Well,
if it
I
was
don't
in
feel confident because
Cincinnati,
their secondary sucks, and Jamar
to
Chase.
be honest, they haven't won a home game in a minute, too.
Yeah,
like,
they've been losing a lot.
Right.
But I think they're gonna win this home game.
All right. So we got the Ravens.
Yeah.
You already threw that shit away.
Yeah. It was only 3 teams.
Yeah, said screw that. Okay, bet. All right. Well, we got only 2 games we got to worry about there that we will have on the TBD board over here to my right, your left. All right, man. What else you got before we get up out of here, bro?
Nothing, bro. Just shouts out to the homies for joining us. We will have more
Hold on, because I feel like we still have to do this. I mean, it was on the thumbnail, so we got to talk about this real quick. But hold on, my bad. Ninja
tape.
The Tua situation. Who you blaming?
I'm blaming the
doctors, head coach, coaches.
I can't really blame
the owner.
Anybody but the doctor because of this. We hired you so that we don't get to make any of these decisions, and we're getting your expertise. They said that man checked Tua 7 days, every single day. You know what I'm saying? So if you're giving me your expertise every day, that like as a coach, as an owner, as anybody, like who am I to challenge what this doctor that we hired is saying? So to me, I can't blame nobody but the doctor.
I'm blaming 2 people. I'm blaming the doctor, and I'm blaming Tua.
Yep, I agree with that too.
I can understand that.
Tua also has to take a little bit of accountability. You know you're not right. You know you're not right. You just like they talk about it's a back or whatever. Fucking no, we know what it was. You knew what it was when you got hurt on Sunday, when you got the concussion on Sunday.
Right.
To then follow it up 5 days later, it makes absolutely no sense for you to be out there. I understand the doctor is also like everything Peach just said. And yeah, he's an athlete, but that's something that we as athletes have to understand, or them as athletes have to understand. You have to understand that, look, bro, I also can't put myself out there to potentially not play for the rest of the year 4 or 5 days fresh off of a concussion.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel what you're saying 100%, bro. But you are also the one that says like they're young players and everything, so that's why I don't put like that much blame. He's a young guy that's trying to make a name after like he's having a good season after they were trying to trash his name.
No,
you know what I'm saying? He's trying to win for his team, so that's why I'm not really. I agree with you. I don't disagree with you because you have to put he has to have accountability for making that decision because there's really the only 2 that can really do it. You know, that can really make this happen. You know what I'm saying? The doctor and you telling the doctor this and you not telling them really how you feel really can mess things up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he's a young guy. Like, that's why I'm like, you know what I'm saying? At 23, 24, I probably would have did the same thing. But it doesn't mean it's not right. And it doesn't mean you don't have accountability. Because both things can be true.
Let's put it this way. You can be 23 or you could be 23, but you can also understand that you can also not have a check coming in. And like, yes, fuck the football part of it.
Yeah.
I might be potentially messing up my future forever money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By going out here. Like that's also something, but that comes
with your family, like,
but that comes with levels of maturity also. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that comes with the maturation process of being in the NFL also. But regardless of if he's young and made a mistake or whatever the case may be, it's still you made a mistake.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have put yourself in that situation.
Yeah.
And it's an unfortunate situation because I thought he was about to start having a really good season this year.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? Like he started off hot. You got him
somebody
pieces?
for somebody that can't throw, he was definitely throwing up.
You got him pieces? Peach, what you say? What you said over there?
Laser.
Oh, I already said like I blame the doctor. I understand the Tua thing. If he was like, not holding back information and not being real about shit, he definitely is to blame too. But the doctor is definitely supposed to be an expert at this. Like, this is what you was hired for.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they fired him.
Yeah.
Yep. Consequences.
And they're supposed. Oh, today it came out that the NFLPA submitted new concussion protocols that they hope go into effect as soon as this weekend.
Okay, good.
They
Something
didn't. I
else
didn't see the details on it, but it's supposed to prevent things like we seen with Tua, is what it basically said.
I'll also say this: when you're in concussion protocol, you should not be practicing. That goes for Isaiah McKenzie as well. For the Bills, who got the concussion, who was out there practicing with the squad.
Naheem Hines, did you see him last night? That joint was worse than Tua.
Yeah, but like, I'm just saying, like,
his reaction.
Nah, it ain't worse than Tua because that nigga got up.
If a play,
no, but I'm just talking about as far as like I'm talking about.
Oh, you talking about when Tua did the stumble?
No, I'm talking about the first one, not the second one. It
definitely was worse than Tua's first one.
Yeah, first, worse than Tua's first one for sure.
Bro, he didn't have his whole control of his leg, bro. His legs was gone from him, yo. Like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you got a guy who just had a concussion the Sunday before, by Friday he should not be out there running routes in practice.
Yeah,
and that was shown today from the Bills camp of Isaiah McKenzie out there running routes.
But they've been doing that.
But like that, but that's a part of that. I think that should be a piece of the protocol that also is fixed, because if you
have a concussion, you got to automatically sit a game.
You should.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be able to return back to the same game that just gave you a concussion 7 days ago.
Yeah.
I mean, they need to do that then. But if they're going to say if you out of protocol you could play, then they can't really,
Yeah. And you're right, Chase. They will start lying, but they already been lying.
Yeah, they already been lying. But it's just gonna make it stricter, because if you got neurologists or you got doctors that are seeing it on the field, like, nah, this guy gotta.
You seen how they stopped that one play last night to take a play out the game, and then they like fucked up Matt Ryan on the clock.
Oh dang!
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with everybody that's listening. I chose to for my own sanctity of my own mind. I did not watch that fucking trash ass game last night. I seen a couple clips. I seen a couple clips or something. I did not waste 3 hours and some 3.5 hours of my life watching the Broncos versus the Colts with no Jonathan Taylor.
I did. I ain't gonna lie, I did. But I was doing other things. Like, I wasn't tuned 100% in. But I did see like all that.
For a little bit, but I was playing Apex.
So it's like end of the fourth quarter. And the
oh man, this made me the
Falcons. I mean I watched overtime. It went to overtime.
Dang, but, bro.
Better than me. Shout out to Peach doing God's work.
It was a defensive game. I like defense. But anyway, Matt Ryan was driving in the fourth, and I guess a player got like hit or like had a collision the play before on defense on the Broncos, and the play clock said 3 seconds, right? And the refs run in and stop the play. I'm thinking it's a false start or something, but nah, they come and grab this defensive player and pull him out, and he looking like, what? No, I'm good. Like, no, and they like, nah, you gotta come out. So they take him out, right? Matt Ryan thinks the play clock resets to 25. They reset the play clock to 10. He doesn't know, and they didn't talk to him about it or nothing. So he goes thinking he got 25, then get the penalty, delay a game. These niggas not even at the line when they got that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Dang.
And then, that was on like an important drive. They ended up still winning, but like, shit would have been different. Like, they might have scored right there type shit.
That's crazy, bro.
Look, man, if I'm a fan of the Colts, granted we won, I would still be out here living. You got me fucked up. Yeah, look, my quarterback trash as it is right now. Can we
even the
bro? Is it by time for him to retire?
You know who?
Matt Ryan. That nigga cut up.
As soon as we said the
Who?
name, Matt Ryan, boom.
Yeah.
No, but I think potentially. I think it's time. I think it might be time, bro. Because like
it's about that time.
It might be that time for him, man. Because like, look, he ain't looking great out there.
Nah, bro.
Why is Indy starting to feel like the team where the it's like the last year
team of the aging quarterback,
the team of the aging quarterback that is on his last year,
because they're looking for that stopgap.
You got to draft somebody though.
Nah, they're looking for Andrew Luck.
They got to draft somebody.
Andrew, come back.
And like, unfortunately, Matt Ryan's going to mess around and win you too many games that you won't get any of the guys that you want.
Because he'll catch on eventually.
You know what I mean? So it feel like they're going to be stuck. They're going to be stuck like fucking Chuck, bro. Stuck like Chuck in this bitch.
They can trade up and get somebody.
They're going to have to trade up. But I got to see what kind of collateral they got.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because you're gonna have to trade up and grab one of these damn quarterbacks. I don't know if you're gonna get you the Bryce Young or the damn. Why am I drawing blanks on quarterbacks?
CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud. Thank you. Damn.
CJ Stroud.
Jeez.
A quarterback from Kentucky is said to be looked at a lot. I forgot his name.
Fuck. Levis.
Levis.
Yeah. I think so. I think that's his name. But he's pretty good too, from what I've seen.
Yeah. We got beat by him, so
yeah. Bro, I don't even want to talk about Miami right now.
Yeah.
Ever since we've been gone, we've lost to fucking Middle Tennessee State. Middle Tennessee State, dog. Tyler Van Dyke had to be benched. Tyler. I'm talking about I've never seen somebody plummet their damn draft stock like you've done this year.
First round pick to not drafted.
Bro, overnight, bro. Like, especially when Jake Garcia came in and looked better than you. Man, don't get me started. Don't get me started.
My bad, bro.
Look, man, I still got your back, Tyler, but you got to go out there and play a lot better than whatever the fuck that was that you did against Middle Tennessee State, and pretty much better than what you've been doing pretty much all year. You got to go out there and play. Especially, we got North Carolina this week. They got that freshman. I think his last name is May at quarterback. Boy, I was just slinging 305 tutties a game and shit. And I'm like, yo, like Jesus Christ,
Tyler, they're getting it.
Tyler,
step it up.
All right, man. Well, yeah, my bad on the outro. My bad. I messed you up on the last time.
No, you good, bro. You good, man. Just want to peace and love to everybody. Have a good weekend. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourselves. Your boy is out. I'm about to go get like 12 hours.
Sleep. Oh, we got to go to the gym tomorrow. Hey,
yes, sir.
Hey, that
kind of hit up that.
Y'all know what it is, man. Oh, shit, I hit it. No, we are not going yet because I ain't say thank you so much for everybody that's tapped in and that's rocking with us constantly. We really appreciate y'all
all across the world,
across the globe, across the glizzy. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see y'all next week. We'll be here next week. I know we said that after 100, but we ain't taking no more weeks off. Y'all know what it is.
Unless there's a hurricane.
Hey, we do live in Florida, so we maybe take some more weeks off. But until next time, we'll holler at y'all. You dig?
You dig.